Hey, how's it going? I'm going to make another one of these boxes. And this is my prototype. And it actually looks pretty good if you don't look too closely at it. It is a triangular box, and I can't believe I said that correctly, because for some reason my mind goes, I look at a triangle and it goes to rectangle. And I've said that on camera several times. I don't know where that's coming from. Anyway, when I did this one, I made it from one of these boxes. This is the H-E-B Saltine Crackers Original. And I just picked up this box, last week, I think. When I got done with this box, it has your basic cardboard here underneath. It's not cardstock. So I took the empty box, and of course I cannot throw it away because I can probably repurpose it and turn it into something or a couple of somethings, functional somethings. So I was kind of just messing around with it over here at my chair, and I thought, because usually what I do is I take it apart. Here's where one end is, and I thought, hey, I wonder if I can turn this into maybe like a pencil can or something like that. And at that time, I was thinking square. I was not thinking triangular at all. And then, so what I did was I cut it in half this way. So I'm going to show you. That's what, okay. So I have, this is the second half of the first box. And this is the first half. And then, so I was just going like this. And I thought, oh, you know what? I could probably just make a can, and this was and I wanted to do it inside with the label inside. And I thought about doing that. And then I was thinking, okay, so I'm going to need a floor to the box, And then that's when I thought, I wonder if I can do it. I kind of just messed around with it, and I was like, oh, I can do a triangle. That would be cool. Oh my gosh. It took me so many hours to do this. Not all in one day, by the way. It was 3 days, an expanse of 3 days, several hours for 3 days. And I decided to keep this side with the little flap and then cut this side off and turn it into a triangle. Yay, I said it. Triangle, triangle, triangle. And so I'm going to do this one tonight. But with this one, let me set that aside. I used scrapbook paper, which is what I have right here, scrapbook paper. And these are butterflies that I glued onto. These are also from scrapbook paper, like this. I cut all these out individually. Some of them I cut out and turned into stickers. And I wonder if that's in this bag. Some of these. This is a sticker. So what I discovered is some I cut apart. They're all from this design of paper. But I had others that I had. This is not a sticker. It's just plain old paper. And I had these cut out ahead of time. And then I decided to stick them to the double-sided tape. And I can tell you right now that is not really a good idea. It's best to cover the whole, or the back of the tape, actually. Back of the paper. Cover the whole paper that you want. And then with double-sided tape. And then cut them out. Because you can always use, like this stuff, I will still use this stuff, and it'll be double side. It'll be adhesive backed. So that's always good too. And then let's see if I have others. I don't think I have any. Oh, this is adhesive backed as well. You can tell it's a little bit thicker, so is that. But most of these are just plain paper. And I do have different sheets, like this butterfly, which is a little bit bigger than this one, comes from the same paper. And this one as well. And it might be, oh, it's the one underneath. So the one I'm going to use as the outside for the one I'm going to show you, that I'm going to put together, hopefully. They have butterflies on them. So I'm going to show you that sheet. These are 12 by 12 sheets. And look at all those beautiful, beautiful butterflies. And they're going in all different directions. So when I saw that, also dragonflies here. These papers right here. Oh, that's a sticker. That's a sticker. Are the background. I don't have any more of this paper. And I'm very sad because it's like, oh man, I wish I had more of the paper. And it's because this is the background. This paper is the background. I only had one sheet, and I'm really surprised I was able to do such a good patch-up job with that paper and everything, because this is a separate piece. This is a separate piece. All of this around is one long piece, I think. But when I got up here to the top, I had... Okay, this is... Let me just splay the bottom out here just a little bit. They're going to be tucked in, this stuff. I had... This was open, even though both the inside and the outside were covered. This part was open. And I thought, oh no! And I thought, maybe I still have some sheets left. Maybe I can do... I was doing this. You know, I was like, oh no, that is not long enough. So it took me, I took like a few hours off, I think, for sleep. And I finally realized, this inside here, and see how the inside is? There looks to be kind of script in there, but note that the lines... How the lines are. There's also a butterfly in there. See how the lines are going down like that? So I thought, I have some of the sheets. I think I maybe have one full sheet left of this. Maybe two. I'm not sure. But what I did was, I finally realized, I think what I can do is cut these strips down, cut these strips out completely, or these areas here, and note it as strips. But I want to get the strips with as little of the script as possible, and that was very tricky. So these don't go together. They're pretty far apart from each other, I think. So I had to cut like a strip in between there, and I cut a couple of pieces off here. And then I think I did the corners first. So I used little squares for the corners here. And then I put little strips here, so it looks like it's a cuff from the inside. And that's a really cool idea. At the time, I wanted this to cover over like that, to make it on. Yeah, and then I was like, no, I don't have enough room. I don't have enough paper for that. So I guess I'll go with, I tried different, the pad of paper that this stuff comes in contains 360 sheets. And certainly there is one piece of paper or one design that would match both this yellow and the blue-green yellow here. Pretty good combination. But no, there wasn't. So that's when I came up with this idea about just cutting the strips off and then putting here. And these kind of go, they don't, the lines here don't continue up. And that's what I wanted. I wanted there to be a kind of a border there, a border line. Yeah, that's what I did. So the interior is going to be this. And I think I have 2 sheets here just in case I need them. And I might go with that outer cuff like I did here. And how would that look? And this is going to be on the outside. So I have 2 sheets of each paper, each design, just in case I need them. And I probably will, especially for the outside, because the bottom will be covered in this. And earlier I did this. I was like, hey, that fits. It kind of fits. Okay, so we have this. This is the inside. Oh, the first thing I have to do is the first thing. Hopefully I remember all of the steps. And the first thing to do is to cut this off. Because this is going to... Oh, now I know why I have that triangular piece. This is going to be the bottom, the floor. Okay, so we're going to try and do this without... So I can't cut a straight line, whether there's a drawn one there or here it's a folded, creased one. Ooh, not too bad. Okay, so this, I could actually use this to measure my triangle. And now, if I would have been thinking, and so I did this when I was messing around with this. I folded all of them, even right after I got done with this one, after it was all, before it was put together. And so if I would have been thinking, oh, I can do this on camera, you know. If I would have been thinking that, I would not have folded these flaps. Or, you know, created these flaps, rather. And this would be just like that. So, okay, this one, we're doing this inside, so I do want that. I want to cover these, and I want to be careful when I do cover them. That is for the bottom. Okay. The first thing I have to do is cut that trim off. Now, as you can see, this cardboard is longer than this 12 by 12 paper here. So I could do it like this. Would that technically be a waste of paper, Tammy? I'm doing it this way. I still can't do it like that. I'm gonna do this because I'm going to use a pencil, and I don't want to mark the pencil on the design. So we want to do it maybe a little bit over 1/2 inch here, so that I do have room. Okay. Whatever dog it is, it says hi. It says good morning because, oh, it's 6 o'clock. Yeah. It's 6:02 a.m. on Friday. What am I doing up so early? Well, I kinda haven't gone to bed yet. And that's not gonna happen until later this afternoon. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. You know, I should have done it 5.5. Tammy. 5.5 there. And what I should do is bring my guillotine out with me. Where's the... Okay, I'm just gonna cut 5.5. 5.5. Oh, that's not too bad. Let me see here. Oh yeah, that should work. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's like almost an inch, it looks like. Is that an inch? Not quite an inch. The inch is just maybe 1/8 of an inch shy of an inch there. But I'm just going to go with that. And I might erase this line because I can see me like, what's that line for? Maybe it's for bending. I'm also going to cut this one. I'm going to need... How much of that? Let's see. This measures 5.5 inches, a little over 5.5 inches. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little over 4.5 inches. Okay, so I need to figure out my throat. How much more paper I need here. 13 1/8 inch long. So I need 1 1/8 inch to compensate for this. Plus, I'm thinking about when I do the bending part here, I also get, it kind of takes away, do you know what I mean? Like, it kind of takes away from the paper. So instead of 1 1/8 inch, I need something longer than 1 1/8. And I also need longer than 1 1/8 because, I think I'm going to do it this way, of this. Even though I put that into the measurement, you saw me put that into the measurement, to accommodate, oh, I'm going to have to overlap it on the paper. That's that's the thinking that my brain was unable to come up with. Okay. So, what did I say? 1 1/8. So I'm going to do 2 inches. Now I need oh, what did I say? 2 inches, right? 2 inches. I need 2 inches of that. Now I think I have a third sheet with this design. I think. Okay, what we're gonna do. So if I really muck this up, I actually have an additional. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. I want to make mirror copies of both sheets, I guess. Let me bring this over. This is my sheet. Oh, this is what we're doing on the inside here. And this will come inward. I am going to do... As you can see, I am just doing like... I'm not measuring or anything. I'm just doing a little eyeball thing here. And I'm gonna do this. I don't want to cut off a lot. Okay, now let's see if I got that right. It's all guesswork. It's all... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I did it! I'm telling you, I was sweating there for a minute. I was thinking, am I doing this right? I don't think I'm doing this right. Yeah, I'm doing this right. Okay, I'm just going to keep moving along here. Okay, so I'm thinking about not covering the flaps here. And that is because... did I say I was covering... Where is it? This sheet here is going to overlap here. And leave... Oh, yeah. Thank God I don't have design out up there. Oh dear. No. And this, oh, this one. I don't think I wanna. If I have any overlap, it's gonna be. I'm gonna do it. Okay. I'm going to cut that part off. Okay, I'm going to use this one. I'm sorry, that was the whole purpose, Tammy. The whole purpose is not to hold paper. It is to hold your scissors. Nice and quiet. My neighbors are sleeping. Okay. So this part, I think I need to cut this part. Do I want to... I'm thinking. I don't want you to see my gray hair. Now, is that right? Is that right? Because I'm spending way too much time on this. Just glue the... Just glue it! No. Okay, a minor trim. Because I can see that white sticking out, so that's kind of bothering me a little. Don't glue that thing there. Just glue this to the paper. Okay, I don't want to do... Oh, I got these... Oh, yeah. I got this 2-pack of Aleene's Turbo Tacky Glue pens. And somebody in the reviews said, oh, you can't even refill these. What's the point of having them? But I just want you to know that these can be refilled. So I'm going to put that right there. This is very, I'm going to shake it. it's very loose, like it's very liquidy as compared to these. These are thicker than the bottle. Okay, so I opened up this one. I already took the labels, and I noticed this. Okay, there we go. See, it's crisscrossed, but you can remove it. And when you remove it, so I'm going to leave that one on because I haven't used that one yet. This has a funky little lid on it, like, oh, there we go, snaps. It snaps in, Tammy. Remember that. So I removed that little tiny thing, and there's a hole. So that means that I can refill it with my favorite glue. A word of warning. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. This comes out fast. Especially you give it like a little tiny squeeze and zip. There it is. Okay, I'm going to do... Oh, come on. No. Now, did I maintain? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But that's okay. Okay, I just want that little piece glued. And I want... If you can't see it, just know that I cannot either. Good thing that's not the design. I was going to use, okay, with this one, I used Mod Podge. I think I used Mod Podge as the glue, and there's a portion here that is poofy, which means the paper is not stuck to the cardboard. You can't really tell. It's very hard to notice. I can only kind of feel it. I'm like, oh, what? How'd that get there? And I just got glue on the inside there. Okay. I just got glue everywhere, glue. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to... What is that? What was that? Okay, now that that's dry. Okay, we have that dry. The turbo does dry fairly fast. And it's together. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to... So now I'm thinking, ooh, maybe if I put... Oh, I know why I wanted to put Mod Podge on here. Is because... This is because it's thicker, so maybe I'll use this one. And it tends to create bumps. Look how fast that comes out. The problem here is that it dries really fast. Getting some wrinkles. Oh no, not wrinkles. I can't do wrinkles. So I think for The outside, I am not going to use this glue. Oh, I could. Do I want to glue that? I feel like I'm doing computer work for the first time in my life. It's so strange. This is so strange. If I do that... Maybe I should do that. Oh no, this... Okay, this has to go... This has to tuck in. Okay. Okay, Tammy. I'm going to... Fine. I do have other little tiny scissors. Do I want to just cut that out? I don't know why I didn't cut it out before. I just cleaned that container out that holds my little mini scissors. Okay. Oh, sorry for the scraping noises. Oh gosh, that's horrible. I should just plop a big old piece of, if I had a big old piece of fun foam, craft foam, I would put it there. Okay. I'm gluing this. Am I gluing this? I don't know if I need to glue it. Maybe I could cut this off too. Because this goes on the inside. Okay, fine. Thing's making a lot of noise and drive me crazy. It's a little bit on the off side. Of course, I have to trim that off. Now see, this right here is where the curved scissors come in handy. When I can't really get a good grip with the straight edge scissors, the curved scissors are the key. I feel like the mat is like way over there. And I have to maybe bring that down a little, Tammy. So much for not talking in third person. Oh yeah, I would have to cut that anyway, wouldn't I? Can I include... I didn't think of the corners. Can I include... like this? I want that to be down, I think. I ruined that one. I bent it down and it tore. That's how fragile this is. I could put it, the torn little piece. Oh, the poor little torn piece. Let me see. Now I told myself that I'm not gonna put this part over here, and I'm not. I'm only going to do this part. I hope. Did I just take... Did I just... What was that? That was weird. Oh, could be... Oh. That is... I just want to... Just do the same... I'm just going to do a little bit. I didn't think we were getting rain. Are we supposed to get rain now? What time is it? Am I doing it all day? I know I'm supposed to get a package today from Amazon. Of course. I just recently got a package from... I think it was yesterday. I'm just doing that. The same. Note that I'm not measuring or anything. I'm just putting it... That was laughter. Just putting it down and I'm not even right. Like, wait. Be careful. Be careful. I'm afraid to look at radar. We're supposed to get thunderstorms today. I'm not happy about that at all. Thunderstorms, I don't get along with them. Okay, let's wait. Oh, that's cool. Now, I didn't think about that either, but you know, it's okay. I'll be back.